We good, Akim.
Ready?
Come on.
Shalom.
Shalom.
We're going to start off giving all praises to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash.
All right? Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the true name of the only begotten Son, who we call Jesus Christ. Rakakwadash is the Holy Spirit, which we come in, all right? We come out here week in and week out to give the downfall, the destruction, all right, of America, all right?
That's right.
And to usher in the kingdom of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? It's going to be established when Yahweh Shai returns, all right? So we are the Hebrew Israelites, according to the Bible, all right? These names that was placed on us, okay, are bywords and proverbs, man, all right? We are the Church of Great Millstone, Memphis. Double honors to our apostles and elders up top in New York, all right, who taught us this truth, all right? So without further ado, we're going to get into the topic, all right, which we're dealing with the Lord coming back to destroy 2/3 of his own people, all right? Because that's what judgment going to start, man, all right? And the Lord is angry. The Lord is not in this mood where he's happy with everything, all right? Everything's okay. He's just all loving, okay? Right now, we're in the time of the Lord's wrath being brought upon this place, all right? Which destruction of America, being Babylon the Great, according to the scriptures, is going to happen by thermonuclear missiles, all right?
That's right.
So without further ado, brother's going to get Hosea and start the time.
It's Hosea 4:1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, no mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh in the land.
Right, so there's a big controversy. The Lord has a big issue with the inhabitants of the land, okay? Because the judgment of the Lord is not being brought out in the earth, all right? No truth, no knowledge of him, all right? Starting with you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you have no clue who your power is, all right? Outside of the men that you see before you now on the four corners of the earth, in the major cities, okay, in the chief places of concourse, mainly Great Millstone, we out here proclaiming the divine truth, right? To you, because that's who the Lord is dealing with, all right? The Lord is dealing with you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and he's holding you accountable because he gave you the judgment, all right? He gave us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of how to live righteously, all right, according to his will.
This is Hosea 4:2. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood touches blood.
Right. So the Lord, all right, he said that the only way that blood can be repaid, all right, is by blood. Brother, get real quick Genesis 9, I believe it's 9 and 6.
Genesis 9 and 6. Come. It said, whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of the Most High made he man.
Right. So what you have going on constantly, all right, by the ones who are in the power seat, Esau, even the so-called white man, all right, you have constant bloodshed. All right, they went around the whole earth, all right, swearing and lying, killing, deceiving, robbing, stealing, all right, by bloodshed, by violence. Grab Nahum 3. All right, what you had? Go ahead.
It's Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defiles the land.
Right, so America is a defiled land, all right? Read that again.
It says, so ye should not pollute the land wherein ye are.
And the reason America is a defiled land because it's been constantly polluted by bloodshed. All right, it was established by blood. All right, it was established by deceit, robbery, trickery. Okay.
It said, for blood it defiled the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
So these so-called white people, all right, who came over here calling themselves pilgrims, calling themselves Christians, all right, that's exactly what they did. Okay? They shed the innocent blood that was in this land. And thus said the scriptures, the only way that this land can be cleansed is by how? It's by the blood of him that shed it. Right? Go ahead with that name.
This is Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not.
Woe to the bloody city. Read it again.
Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not.
See, and all the time that the prey departed, all right, is when you try to tell them the truth. All right? The predator and the prey depart. You try to tell them the truth. But guess what? The men of the Lord, the Holy Spirit has come upon and eyes have been opened. Guess what? We're no longer that prey, man. All right? As a matter of fact, we're the predators with this word because we spin the truth. Where it say the wicked flee when no man pursue it is because the truth, all right? The truth is coming out. And now everybody got to scatter, 4 ways. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 2. The noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots.
Right. So Esau did all of his wickedness, all right, by his power that was given unto him via the sword, all right? When he took over the earth, he took it by violence, man. That's why I say woe to any city, all right? Any city that's been established by blood. America is the chief city on the planet that was established by blood. All right, let's go back to if any brother has something, bring it out.
This is Revelation chapter 6, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
That red horse represents Esau, man. Go ahead.
And that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
A great sword. That sword was given unto Esau by his father Isaac in Genesis, the 27th chapter? No. He said that he was going to obtain the fatness of the earth by way of the sword. Read Revelation 6 again. Restart it. Read it again.
Revelation chapter 6, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red.
And a horse represents power, man. Okay? So Esau's power, all right, was given unto him by the Most High. Brother, get Daniel 4 and Job 9. Yeah. Go ahead, finish it up.
And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
And really that power was given unto him in the garden, right, as the serpent. Because Esau's true power lies in deception. That's why we call him the devil that the Bible speaks of, right? Because he's a slanderer. He slandered the Most High in the beginning, all right? And then once he accomplished that, when he came back in the reincarnation as Esau, all right, the Lord gave him the sword, okay? And that's how he's obtained the fatness of the earth. That's why you see so-called white man, all right, with the oil, with the gold, all right, with the land, in the power seats, every major country and nation, all right. And the wicked elites, they know who they are, man. All right, the Rothschilds, okay, so-called 1%ers. Go ahead. What I call for next? Who got Daniel? You hold. You stay over there.
I mean, Daniel. I said Daniel.
4 and 17.
4 and 17.
4 and 17.
I got it right here.
Get Job 9 first, and then get Now, whoever, you stay in Daniel. What's it like, man? That's what we Job.
It's Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not where and who it is.
Right. So, if it's not Esau that's ruling the so-called white man, then who is it? You know? You don't see no other nation who trumps the so-called white man. All right? But you got other nations that got resources. They got power. Every nation on the face of the earth has resources, except for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Right? Has a true a system of economics, has a true nation, all right? Because the Chinese got resources, they got their own land and resources, all right? The Arabs, they got resources over there. Saudi Arabia, they got oil. What you so-called black people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, what do you own? What resource are you known for? Now what you was known for in the Bible was wisdom. Okay? You was their wise people that the Lord set up to rule with wisdom, man. That's how you was able to obtain the states of glory that you did in the time that you did, simply by wisdom, you know. King David, all right, King Solomon, you know. Those were the extents of our reign, all right. We didn't have a long time to reign. Everybody else has had their time, you know. Go with that Daniel 4 and 17.
Come. It's the book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
So anybody that's out here inquiring about life, if you want to know where it comes from, all right, any way of life, any culture that's set up on the earth is set up by the Most High, all right? So the so-called white man, he's set up by the Most High to rule the earth in wickedness. That's why he's known as the base man, all right? That's why you see the state of the earth in constant mourning. That's why you constantly see people complaining. Why you constantly see these unjust situations coming to the forefront. You know? He's being revealed for the devil that he is, man. All right? Go ahead.
This so done with it up.
There's a little bit left on. Come. To the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will.
So it's telling you who gave the earth into the hands of the wicked. Right? It said the Lord giveth power to whoever. All right? Whatever nation he chooses, he give it to them. And you know what? The Lord is fair. The Lord is so fair that he allowed his very own chosen people to become the base men of the earth. Because that's the condition that we in now. We at the bottom. You know? Go ahead, bro.
It's a lot. 10 and 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
See? So everything links up. All right? And everything works according to the Lord's will, or how he wants it to work out. But you got to be able to receive the Lord's spirit of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which comes from the Holy Spirit. You know? And that profitable people that he's about to set up, guess who that is? That's the nation of Israel, man.
That's right.
All right? Go back. Hosea.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 3. Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish, with the beasts of the field, and with the fowls of heaven. Yea, the fishes of the sea shall also be taken away.
Jump down to verse 6.
This is Hosea 4 and 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Slow down. He said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. All right? And that's why you don't see you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans being a profitable people. And you don't have a lack of knowledge because it wasn't given unto you. Go ahead. Now read.
Start the top again.
Yeah.
Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
So like I was saying, you don't have a lack of knowledge because it wasn't given unto you. Go ahead.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
You have a lack of knowledge because you have rejected knowledge. Deuteronomy 4 and 6 of Malachi. The Lord gave us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's what identifies us. That was what identified us. One of the main things that identified us as his people. Wisdom, knowledge, understanding, laws, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 6. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
Right. So the knowledge that the Lord gave us was to identify us as that wise and understanding people. His chosen people, man. But what do? We reject the knowledge. So what's going to happen to us? Go back.
Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children.
See, you forgotten the laws. You forgotten your power. You forgot about Deuteronomy 4 and 6. You forgot, he said, keep these things. This is your power. Go ahead, bro.
I would say this too. You know, that's wisdom. That will make us holy from everybody else, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people rejected it because a lot of people refuse to, you know, stop eating pork, seafood, you know, hairlines, and so on, man. So they rejected that, and the Lord had rejected them to this day, man. You know, that's all I want to say.
Now people refuse to stop destroying themselves ultimately because they have adopted the ways of the wicked. And the way of the wicked has been instilled in them for so long that it feels like the right thing. That's why the Lord says, surely the turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. All right? What makes a grown man shave his face naked? All right? When the Lord say to grow a beard on your face. All right? That's what identifies you as a man. All right? Babies come out bare face, and when they mature, they grow hair on their face, which identifies you as a man. Okay? Why would somebody defile their temple with food that the Lord set up, with creatures that the Lord set up to cleanse the earth of filthiness? Why would you adopt those creatures to eat? Because that is what your wicked, this is what these other wicked nations do, man. All right?
And also too, it says how the king is. That's people be awesome, because our king, well, you know, I won't say our king, but who ruling the society now is wicked. Esau Edom. So he wicked. Therefore, all the people wicked, man. You know, they refuse to turn back to righteousness, man. I'm talking about our people. Because whatever the wicked say, they believe it. They refuse to look things up. You know, you got Google for a reason. They refuse to look that up. You know, anything, man.
Yep. That's why I say if the blind lead the blind, they shall both fall into a ditch. And the Lord say, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. You know? So it doesn't matter. The Lord is not a respecter of persons. He surely will bring forth judgment in the earth, man. You know? And the scriptures say the Lord loves his judgment, man. All right? The whole reason that the Lord set this whole movie up is for judgment.
Right.
You know, the best type of movies to watch is those that have a message, or you know, it got some type of moral. Like it was a deeper meaning. It wasn't just something for this is not just for the Lord's entertainment.
Come on.
This is for the Lord to bring forth righteous judgment in the earth, so you'll understand.
That's right.
This is what happens when those who don't have my wisdom rule. This is why I gave you this wisdom. So that shit wouldn't turn out like this. You see what happened when Edom rules?
Oh.
You see what happened when this nation rules, this nation rules? But the fatness of the earth, the two main characters, all right, Jacob and Esau, they were given the fatness of the earth, all right? Meaning the bulk of the resources and also the longest duration of rule. So when Israel gets the kingdom, all right, it's going to be everlasting, forever. It's never going to end.
That's right.
So you have to say the best for last. Righteousness is greater than wickedness. All right? But you can obtain a lot of resources with wickedness. And that's why our people, they equate gain with godliness, but they don't examine or analyze where did that gain come from? What had to happen in order for, go back to Sirach 10, what had to happen in order for a nation to obtain those resources? When you go through Genesis and you read about Jacob and how he received his resources, he worked for them, all right? And he was wise and cultivating. He was wise with multiplying. He had a fruitful seed, okay? Esau was just the opposite.
I'm gonna start at 2 since I quoted it.
Go ahead.
The Sirach 10:2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. In what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. You know? It said, an unwise king destroy his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city should be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, and in due time he will sit over it one that is profitable.
You can expound on it.
That's us, you know, the nation of Israel. He gonna set us up for everlasting. This why the other heathen nation don't see that now. Like China, Russia, they think they're gonna be ruling next. They think they're gonna be the big dogs in the earth next. Once they destroy America. No, we gonna be the one next coming up, man.
That's right.
We got next, so to speak, man. You know, you just call next on the game I saw on 21. Hey, that's us, the nation of Israel.
That's right.
You know, and they don't see that now because we in the bottom of the bottom. We are base man now. You know, we have no resources, so they don't see that. But hey, due time, the Lord gonna set us up. You gotta
Go ahead. I want you to get there where it say unjust because of unjust dealings.
Oh, okay. This
Because the Lord is about to give us the resources. All right? It's 10 and 8.
10:8. So what? 10:8. Drop down to 8. It said because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit.
So how did the so-called white man obtain his riches, his state, his position in the earth? How? How did Christopher Columbus and Amerigo Vespucci, when they came to the Americas, all right, how did they come? They say his words were smoother than butter, all right? And they deceived the so-called Negroes, they deceived the so-called Native American and Seminole Indians, man. And they put those names on them, right? Savages, you know? Go ahead, bro.
And you had a little bit of Issachar in there too, man.
Yeah.
So it's because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Right. So translated means transferred. So all these riches that these elites have stored up, all right, everything that they have obtained through their rape, deceit, all right, through their wickedness, all that's gonna be transferred. Okay, we're gonna get that. But it's only gonna be transferred to those who are worthy to receive it. All right? And that's his elect, man. Because 2/3 of our people, they're not going to turn from their ways. They've adopted those same ways of deceit, all right, that Esau Edom does in the earth, man. Go back, get yours.
I'll go back first.
Yeah, you go back to Hosea, then get yours. I want to turn to
It's Hosea 4 and 7. As they were increased, so they sinned against me.
So every time that the Lord set us up, he made us fat. All right? What do? We forsake the Lord. We forsake his laws. We went off. Go ahead, bro.
Therefore will I change their glory into shame.
So the Lord changed our glory into shame, man. All right? Our women. All right? The earth. Really the earth. Okay? But the earth is like a woman. All right? You plant seed in the earth. So that's why you see GMOs, all right? That's our glory. It was more than just a woman and some cattle. It was our wisdom to knowing what to do with the woman and the cattle and the land, right? So since we're not the ones that's overseeing these resources, they have become a shame unto us. It's a shame that you're not getting the amount of nutrients that your body needs from an apple or orange, lettuce. It's a shame that you don't even have half of the resources so far as food that you even supposed to have on the market. They're not even in the marketplace, man. You still like, man, I didn't even know what this, that's what that's for. You know, we come into the knowledge of the truth and found out so much about herbs and different foods that's beneficial for this. This heals cancer. This stops nerve conditions, tumors, you know.
All types
Our
of
people know it's Chick-fil-A and Popeyes, Burger King, McDonald's, you know, because that's all that's set up on every corner. Death on every corner.
Hosea 4 and 8. They eat up the sin of my people, and they set their heart on their iniquity.
See? And that's what 2/3 of our people are being laughed at by Esau Edom, man. You know, especially the elites. Because it's their whole goal is to get you to go off. You see? Their whole thing is to make you be a people that the Lord is bitter about. That the Lord has is like it say in Genesis, it said repented the Lord for the creation that he had made, because it was fully set in them to do wickedness, which I'm roughly paraphrasing. That's their whole goal, is to get you to be wicked, to be like them. That's why you see our women walking around here dyeing their hair blonde, when the scriptures clearly tell you that blonde hair is leprosy. That's why you see our men walking around here feminine, you know, being like women, man. That's why I say it should be a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. Men don't got no testicles no more, man. Men don't got no balls, man. The balls of men are in the hands of women. And then these women, they want balls too. You know? You got men chopping their balls off trying to be like women. So all you have in this place is utter confusion. Why would the Lord not destroy this place?
Straight up.
Why I had a nigga I was reading a comment he made talking about it's the job of a prophet to make you think the world is going to end, to put that fear in you. No, it's our job to let you know that the world is going to end,
That's
to
right.
put that fear in you.
Con.
So you can get right. Come back to him if you're an Israelite.
That's right. Repent.
It ain't no to make you think. It's a done deal. The Lord said he declared the end from the beginning.
Con.
What has ever started that didn't have an end?
That's right.
The only thing that the Lord says don't end is righteousness, man.
Con.
Righteousness endured forever. All right? So we don't gotta scare you because you don't gotta believe us. But guess what? We scared.
That's right.
So whether you hear it or not,
Come.
whether you believe it or not, we scared. So we don't want the Lord to come back and say, why you didn't tell them? I'm not gonna give a damn because you didn't believe.
Come.
I'm not gonna be the one saying, Lord, well, they didn't believe. They weren't gonna believe me anyway, so that's why I didn't tell them. I don't care if you don't believe. The Lord said, what if some do not believe? Does that mean what I say is gonna happen is not gonna happen? Hell no.
That's right, huh?
If the weatherman tells you, one more point. If the weatherman tells us that it's 100% chance of rain tomorrow, right? You say, he don't know what he's talking about, you know? So you just go out the house and you put shorts on and, you know, you dress for a sunny day. And then you get smashed on. Who you gonna say, what you gonna say? You know, who you gonna say fault it is? Your own damn fault. You didn't believe. You can't say that nobody tell me. Go ahead, bro.
What I'm saying is, so y'all not believing. We don't care if you do, because we're doing our part, getting the blood off our hands. Right? That's the blood is upon you. So if you don't want to take heed to it, hey bro, that's on you, man. We're gonna do what we gotta do. Like your brother said, we are scared. So we're just gonna do our part.
Come. We and if I can add, we working out our own salvation through fear and trembling, you know. So
Yeah. Then they say, woe unto you that don't preach the gospel.
come.
Lord, you guys set us up to preach His word, man. Whether they hell, whether for real, man.
Come.
Hey, because honestly, we don't give a fuck you believe it or not, man.
That's right.
We out here teaching the word. Lord said, prophesy out to the wind, man.
That's right, huh?
That's what we doing, man.
Come.
Hey, as long as we doing the will of the Heavenly Father, He look down on them, man. What they say, by the foolishness of them preaching to save them that believe, man. Because this is foolish in the eyes of the Lord, man.
Right.
But this is our salvation here, man.
That's right.
It say, make your call and election sure, man. You know, you read Luke 22:14, man. Those that will not, he say, compare them that my house may be filled, man.
Come.
You know, he said, you go to the word compare, you know, by force, by threats. And those that will not cause it, then that should not taste of the Lord's Supper. So, hey, it's on you at the end of the day. You know?
Come. That's right.
Then you don't believe that all the unfaithful should die in their unfaithfulness, man. Because we told you.
That's right. Come.
You got a precept.
Who got precept?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
cuz. This the book of Sirach, 15 and 1. He that feareth the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai will do good, and he that hath the knowledge of the law shall obtain her.
Right. So what's doing good? Coming out here, all right, and letting the people know that the Lord is angry, that the Lord is about to return. Repent,
That's right.
because the wrath of the Lord is upon this place.
That's right.
Feed the Lord's sheep with the good news, all right? Because it's all good news, but it's just not for everybody and for all people.
Come.
Because the destruction of this place, that's good news.
That's right.
That's right.
Because this place has to be destroyed before you can have a true paradise.
Come.
All right? The wicked and the righteous can't rule together.
Glue together. Come.
Go ahead, bro.
Jumping up verse 17. Before man is life and death, and whether him like it shall be given him.
Right, man, that's the commandments. You go to read Deuteronomy, I think the 30th chapter, man. You know, whether you like the commandments, life or death, man. You don't keep the commandments of the Lord, you're going to die. Because the wages of sin is death.
That's right,
You know, and what is sin? Transgression of the law.
Transgression of the law.
You know, and that's life, you know. You say the commandments is a fountain of life, you know. Us keeping the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability, that's what bring us life, you know.
Come.
So whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, you choose to keep it or not, man. You know, it's up to you.
That's it.
Yeah, go.
All right, go ahead.
2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 11. The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his
The
presence.
Lord shall threaten, man. All right? The Lord threatening them. This is a threat. Us out here, all right? You better know it's a threat to the elites. But they know what this means. You know? Them skull and bone niggas, them fraternity, Edomites, they know the history of this place very well, man. All right? And they know the power of the Bible.
Come.
Hey, don't you know that nothing in the earth that has any true value is going to thrive ultimately, unless at the hands of Yahweh Shah. But just speaking on a carnal level, hey, Esau is not going to vouch for this. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord got the spirit on him to put this book out there, all right, as the supreme book in the earth, man. All right? He has never denied that this is it, because he's always used this to obtain his rulership, man, to obtain his dominion. This is the most powerful weapon on the earth, man, this Bible, man.
That's right.
None shall meet their mate, man. Go ahead. That was it on it. That was it. Yeah, that was it.
This is Hebrews 10 and 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hand of the living power.
Hey, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man.
That's right.
You know, the type of man that the Lord is, we went over in a couple weeks here, it say he a man of war. And when you go into that word war, it means action. And bloodshed. All right. So is that the image? Is that the type of judge that these people have set the Lord up to be in the earth? That they equated him to be a man of war about action and bloodshed? No, he's this. Every time you see the image of the Lord of Jesus, he was like a little soft pedophile. You know, the scriptures say he was an austere man.
Come.
But he looking like Bruce Jenner or some goddamn body. You know? That's not the image of the Lord, man. When you see the Lord, hey, when you see the Lord, you know what you're supposed to see? A man that you instantly afraid of. You're supposed to look and be like, man, he look scary. He's scary. You know? Because guess what? When he come back, that's what you're gonna see.
Come.
A very tall, dark-skinned, angry man, right? With a sword. A sword like no other. Go ahead, whoever had the next precept, but I know two brothers called. Go ahead, bro.
There was a video that a woman posted that she had a dream. She claimed that she saw Jesus, but it wasn't what she thought it was.
Yeah, it wasn't.
He came back scared. She was scared. He looked mad. He came back with anger and wrath. That's the dream that she had.
Why
She was
that
crying.
nigga?
So it's not Sanctuary Bozier that you people call Jesus Christ coming back with hugs and kisses, man. That's not the day of the Lord, man, at all.
He say, woe to you that desire the day of the Lord, man. And every knee go bow when the Lord make his interest, man. You know? Every knee gonna bow to that name, man, and respect that name, man. Cause ain't no respect on Jesus, man. They play and make fun of that name all day long, man.
That's a joke.
That's a goddamn joke in the earth, man.
Yep.
And now ain't no respect of the Lord, man.
Hey,
They
man.
don't feel about it, man.
What kind of power would allow his name to be a joke in the earth?
Yeah.
Just something, you know, hey, the Lord said his name is dreadful, man.
Dreadful.
All right? That's dealing with fear.
Yup.
When you fear something, you dread it coming. You like, man, I don't want that. I don't want that. You hear about earthquakes. You hear about certain hurricanes, certain natural disasters in the earth. When you hear about it, it be dreadful. You be like, man, I'm glad I don't stay over there. I don't want that coming to me, you know.
Just like the fires in California going on right
Yeah,
now.
the wildfire. Yup. The uproars.
Come.
Rainforest still on fire. Rainforest still on fire. And also, it goes back to Jesus Christ. It goes to Alexander Bozier, which was his father in the 1400s, I believe, in the Renaissance period. They used him because he was Alexander Bozier. He was, I think, he was a pope. And They used the sun to deceive the whole world. All right, because if you go to First Maccabees, the 3rd chapter, the 48th verse, it says they sought to hate their likeness in the images. So that's just nothing but just being deceitful. And that's how the so-called white man runs.
And who, like the brother was saying, everybody make fun of the name Jesus, man.
Right.
And then they say just go to church on Sunday, ask the Lord to forgive you, man. Believe in John 3:16, man. I actually think the Lord is dealing with that shit, man. Y'all just celebrate this weekend's holiday, Halloween, man. I think the Lord with that.
Yeah.
Come on now.
The Christians mingle darkness and light together, man. How you celebrating the Day of the Dead? But you call yourself a Christian. The Lord say, I'm the way and the truth and the life.
And the life, come.
So how you incorporate things associated with death with the Lord? Come on, man.
Yeah, we serve a living power, but y'all celebrate the Day of the Dead, man. What type of shit is
Paying
that?
homage. And then our people blindly follow these pagan holidays. They don't have a clue what they're about.
Clueless.
You know? Clueless. And that's the worst type of person to be. Is somebody who's doing something and don't even know why you're doing it. But you know what? Ain't that the motto, one of the mottos of these Edomites? Just do it. You know? Just do it. That motto alone is associated with another pagan goddess. All right? Nike. And that's the mentality that they want you to have. Just do it. Whatever
do
you
it.
feel.
Do it that
Just
way.
do it.
Confused.
You know? Just go with what feels right.
YOLO.
If you want to be a man, it don't matter how old you are. If you're a little boy, if you want to be a little girl, it's okay. It's all love. Just do what you want. It's in the name of love. Just do it.
No.
The Lord is coming to destroy that shit, man.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
That Aleister Crowley mentality, man. Do as thou wilt. You know? No, either the Lord say his will gonna be done.
That's right.
Either you gonna do the Lord's will or you gonna do the Lord's will.
Ain't no other
You
choice.
don't got no choice, man.
Choice.
Get that 1 Peter, man. If brother had something that was holding, go ahead, yeah.
Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15 down to 16.
Uh-oh.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
You can't read that like that.
Put some emphasis on
You
it.
can't read that like that.
Emphasis on
Read it like that
that.
naturally. You can't read it like that. You gotta read that one. You gotta
It's Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15 down to 16.
let them hear it.
For behold, the
Yes.
Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Many.
That's the one y'all call Sweet Jesus.
That don't sound like no nice man coming back, arms open with flowers and doves on his arms and shit. Rainbows in the back. That sound like a man coming back for death.
That's right.
That sound like a man coming back with a purpose, man. His purpose is to eliminate all you heathen nations, man, and 2/3 of the nation of Israel.
God.
Alright?
That's
We
right.
get stiff-neckedness, man. Not listening to Yahweh Bashim Yashai and following his laws, man. Alright? And you people gonna learn the hard way, man. That's all it is.
Man.
There ain't no other way around it. Like your brother said, it's the Lord's will or the Lord's will. Or your third option is the Lord's will.
That's right.
All the above.
This is 2nd Ezra 9 and 12. The same must know it after death by pain.
That's it.
That's how you gonna learn the Lord's will. After death by pain. Go back to Isaiah 66. I want you to finish up on that. Then we're gonna get the first. You had a precept. Alright. Yeah, just leave where you left off. Keep going.
Isaiah chapter 66, verse 17. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination, and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord.
So basically he's saying all you abominable, wicked people are going to be consumed by that fire that he's going to bring. You know, all that love he's going to bring. You're going to be consumed. You're going to be engulfed in his love. When he comes back, you know, you that indulge in all the things he said not to indulge in. The Lord didn't say not to do all these things just for you to do them. They say, oh, it's okay, he love me. He really ain't that serious, you know?
Smoking big man.
You think he playing? What he say? What people want to tell Smoke? Playing with my emotions. You know? And see, we like Craig telling you Smokies. You think he playing about his laws? You think he playing about his judgment? You know? You see Sodom and Gomorrah? Huh? Tell me one man who played like that. told Lot. Sarah, what's her name? Was it Sarah? What's his wife's name? Sarah? Lot's wife, whatever her name was.
Sarah.
All she did was look back.
About the good times.
All she did was look back, man. You know? And that's how you know that we, like, it's nothing that we can do to cleanse ourselves, because even we think about it, the folly that we used to do in the world. Like, you ain't supposed to be thinking about that shit, man. You still like, man, I remember when I used to do that, you know? Because that's temptation. The Lord said, he said, I'm not to be tempted, man. She looking back. Oh, you want to look back? All right, stay there.
Verse 18, for I know their works and their thoughts. It shall come that I will gather all nations and tongues, and they shall come and see my glory.
Ooh. Yep. Everybody gonna see the Lord's glory. All right? But who's really gonna receive the Lord's glory are the righteous, the saints, the Israelites, the elect of those first and foremost. All right, let's go to go with what you had. What you had?
Malachi 4. This is Malachi 4 and 5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord.
It's Elijah the prophet, right? Who was Elijah the prophet in the New Testament? John the Baptist. The Lord said that out of his own mouth. Right? The spirit of Elijah the prophet came back as John the Baptist. The spirit of Elijah the prophet and John the Baptist came back again. All right? For truth's sake. Because we commanded to do this. Why now? 1 Peter 4 and 17. That's a good question.
This is 1 Peter 4 and 17. For the time has come that the judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh.
Hey, just read it verbatim. We ain't gonna get the Lord's name to everybody. Hey, 1 Peter 4 and 17, because the time is now. Get Habakkuk. Everybody who got one, load it up. He said, why are we doing this right now? When should we do it? What you mean? I mean, what do you mean? Like, be more specific. Oh, barbecue festival.
No, I mean like it's right now the festival is talking about like the game and shit. Oh yeah.
Are you talking about all the events that's going on? Like, why are we doing this now? And there's so much many eventful things that we could be doing.
Like, what about the events going on now? Next to like,
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
John 9 and 4. I must work the works of him that sent me, while it is day, the night coming when no man can work.
Right. So all this folly that's going on, get Ecclesiastes 10. All this eventful things that we could be indulging in, all that's gonna come to an end. It is all vanity. So the reason that we're doing what we're doing, because we want true peace and happiness. We want to be able to live forever with peace and happiness. See, the Lord, it say the Lord, all the works that is in this place are going to be burnt up. Everything, the Grizzly Stadium, whatever it is that you out here to indulge in, the Lord is going to put an end to it.
Right.
That's his purpose. His purpose is to destroy this kingdom and set up the kingdom of righteousness.
That's right. That's right.
Contrary to the messages that you probably been given, Baptist churches, Methodist churches, Roman Catholic churches. Well, then why you not out here doing this now? Your message is no way in any form or fashion that your message could be anywhere equivalent to ours, because you are one of those that's going to be burnt up. Go ahead. Who got something?
I got something real quick.
It's plenty of
This is
okay.
Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is abomination.
What's an abomination? You know what abomination means?
Contrary to that of God's will.
It means a disgusting act of wickedness. That's what you are. Go ahead. Go ahead. Get
This Jude 1 and 7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them, in like manner giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
So it said those who indulge in sodomy are going to suffer the vengeance of eternal fire. You know about the origin of homosexuality? You know, they teach homosexuality in the school system. Now they're going to teach you the origin of the LGBT. They didn't, well, you were a little older, you didn't get to go through that course. Well, let us give you a crash course. Okay? Homosexuality, the first homosexual was Ham. Right? He was looking at his father's nakedness and making a mockery of it. Okay? Then there was a city known as Sodom and Gomorrah, and it was cities around about it that the Lord destroyed because they was committing all the abominable, foul sex acts that you could commit in the earth. And you know what he did? He set fire to it. Yeah.
This is Jude 1 and 7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them, in like manner giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
I got another one.
Go ahead.
This Romans 1.
Wait, I'm sorry. I want to hear tell me the chapter.
Chapter? Romans? Book of Romans, first chapter. 1, I'm going to start at 23. Romans 1 and 23. And change the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible man, and to birds and four-footed beasts and creeping things. Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of God into a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affections, for even that woman did change the nature, use of that creature against nature. And likewise also the man, leaving the natural use of the woman.
Hey, the natural use of the woman is to be penetrated by a rod. Okay? By what the Lord gave man to be fruitful and multiply with. Homosexuals can't be fruitful and multiply, so there's no purpose for you.
Oh, baby, I'm going to tell you right now, there are plenty of
It said, and likewise also the man, leaving the natural use of the woman, bond in their lust one toward another, man with man, walking that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of the error which was meant.
Why are there no women behind your lamp?
Hey, why you getting emotional, man? Why you care what we think? Hey, all these events out here, why don't you just go indulge in some events and go find a book buddy? Okay, we're gonna find another one. Because only thing that this message has for your ass is fire. That's it, bro.
That's right.
I mean, I'll put it like this. Any logical thinking homosexual would not stand up for this.
If I were to reject my life and stand on the side of you, what would you do?
You can't stand behind this line with us, man. It ain't set up for you. This ain't something that we doing. We've been placed here. We've been placed here by a higher power. Okay? Read that. Read that. Yeah, read that.
This is 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh?
Stop using the name.
All right, God.
Read verbatim. Learn to read verbatim. Learn to read verbatim.
This is 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate,
That's you. You effeminate. Go ahead.
nor abusers of themselves.
That's you.
What makes you think
That's
about-
you.
what
You
makes
just spoke about. Hold on. We answering your question. You said, what's the purpose of a woman other than to be a human fucking being? Read it.
Nor abusers of themselves with mankind.
Abusers of themselves with mankind. That's you. You abusing yourself. All right? Because that's how all type of manner of diseases come into the earth.
So
When you run up in a man, all right? When you run up in his butthole and do all of that, that's an
Or his
exit.
mouth,
That's an
or his
exit.
throat,
That's an
or
exit.
his throat.
That's an exit. However you do it, you know, you're not gonna deter us any kind of way with your graphicness. We know what's going on. All right? It's worse going on than whatever you doing. You know, because even our people are doing this, so they gonna get it worse. And then you got bestiality going on.
That's fucked up.
Okay,
That's fucked up.
it ain't no worse than what you doing.
Right. Right.
Because this is a question of consent. That's a big deal. Like a dog can't consent to being fucked in the ass, but a human can. So let's talk about consent. What's consent?
Man, won't you get out of here?
I got a precept out.
Get
Do you
Romans
want to
1.
go because I'm making sense?
Romans 1.
I want to hear Romans 1. Tell me Romans 1. Goddamn.
It's Romans 1 and 26. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affections, for even the woman that changed the natural use into their witches against nature.
Yeah, so you're going against nature.
All this.
And when you go against nature, it means you're going against the laws of the Most High.
So when somebody like takes a horse and makes it a carriage, what do you think about that? That's taking nature, taking it.
I got a precept out.
Like God's will.
Go ahead, Op. Hey, we just really want to hear precepts.
Come. This the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves.
Right, that's you. You most likely an Edomite.
I'm a Edomite.
Edomite. Edomite.
I'm ignorant.
Yeah, we know. Go ahead, Op.
Covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good.
Y'all, this is
Leviticus. This is Leviticus 20 and 13.
so much for everything.
If
you
a
said,
man
Lord.
also lie with a mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination.
If a man lie with a man like he lied with womankind, both of them have committed an abomination. What's gonna happen to him?
An abomination.
What's gonna happen to him?
And they shall surely be put to death,
They shall surely be put to death.
Death.
and their blood shall be upon them.
will be upon us.
This is what? 15 and 13. The Lord hated all abominations.
That's right.
Hated all abominations.
That's right.
And they that fear God love it not.
And they that fear the Most High love it not. So he hate abominations and we hate you too.
I love you.
So
I love you.
the best thing you could have done is what you just now did.
And that's leave.
This is Luke 17. This is Luke 17. In 26. It says, and as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And that's what you see going on again. A spiritual ark is being built. All right? And we are anticipating the day of the Lord raining fire on this bitch, man.
That's right.
Just as he did in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. All right? He rained down rain in the days of Noah. You know what the Lord did? He said, man, that was pretty tight what I did. Then Sodom and Gomorrah came up and you say, I should have did it like this. And he rained down fire. You say, you know what? From now on, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to put fire on their ass, man. Damn rain. Damn drowning them. I'm going to burn their ass up.
That's it. Hey, they take the rainbow, a holy covenant that the Lord established, and turn it into something abominable, man. And you mean to tell me the Lord ain't not going to destroy this place for that, man?
Right.
He ain't going to destroy them Vegas like that, man. Excuse my language, but it is what it is, man. The Lord hate that shit, man.
That's right.
And you with the Lord, you follow after the Lord, you should hate it too, man.
That's right.
That's the Bible. Fuck all this abomination shit, man. We tired waking up seeing this shit, man. Every day, transgenders walking, man. They teaching our kids, man. You don't want to have a child here, man.
Jake think it's a game. Jake think it's funny, man. Which I believe firmly that he was an Edomite. You know? So, you know, the Lord say, woe to them that laugh now, for they shall cry later, man. Alright? So he come up here thought he was gonna get this is not part of the festivities that's going on, man. This is not a part of the downtown events that's going on, man. Alright? This is separate, this is sacred, this is outside of that, man. Right?
He profane, you know?
Yeah.
He outside
Outside the temple. I got a quick precept.
Let me finish this out. It say, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Likewise also, as it was in the day of Lot, they did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded. But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed.
Wait, when the Son of Man come back, man. Like now, man, they got all these events talking about why we doing this now. Man, we don't give a fuck about this shit, man. This shit vanity.
Right.
And then it's faggots like you
Walking.
out here walking around, man. You know,
Eat some shit next.
you supposed to be being put to death. But we living in a society that not only embraces it, all right, but they want you to indulge in it. You can't even speak out against it. Matter of fact, they don't want you to say nothing about it. They don't want you to say nothing that's going to make it look bad in the light. Matter of fact, they want you to indulge, have some. Oh, man. It's like they forcing this homosexual agenda on us, man. When a man can't even tell his own 7-year-old child that, no, you can't change your gender. No, you can't be a goddamn woman, a girl if you're a boy. If you're a boy, that's what you are.
That's right.
What make a man want to be a woman, man? I can see the opposite, but even though it's wrong, I can see a woman want to be a man. Oh yeah, I wish I was a man. Man is strong. They can do this, they can do that. What the fuck make a man want to be a woman? Really? So you want to bleed? You want to sit down just to release? Come on, man. The man is placed above the woman. What make you want to be a lower creature? Which a woman has an important role. All right? A woman is the glory of a man. All right? The perfect mate for a man.
That's right.
But a man in all his manliness know that the ultimate gender to be is the man. Come on, man. That's why you see men, when they get ready to have kids, most men want a boy.
Come on.
They don't want no girl because they know what comes with a girl. A girl is easily manipulated. You got to worry about her being taken, abducted. All right? Come on, man. Don't nobody want that. Go ahead, Al.
This is Psalms 139:19-22. Surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O God. Depart from me, therefore, ye bloody men. For they speak against thee wickedly.
Woo,
and thine
that's what
enemy.
he was doing. You know, he was making mockery. Whole Galatians 6. Go ahead.
For they speak against thee wickedly, and thine enemies take thy name in vain.
See? That's why I was telling brothers, hey brothers, discern when and when not to use the name. It's power when you read the name, but it's also power when you hold the name back. You know, you don't want to be giving the name to these demons. You know, you want to keep the Lord's name sacred. You know, especially to a filthy sodomite. You know. Yep. Go ahead. Oh, was you done?
No, I got two. You good? Verse 21. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Matter of fact, go back to Sirach 15, which you had brought out earlier, and read down again. Hold it. There. Go ahead.
And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them mine enemies.
See, it's a such thing as perfect hatred, man. Perfect hatred.
Righteous hate.
Real quick, go to Ecclesiastes 3 and 8. It's a such thing as perfect hatred according to the Bible.
Righteousness.
Ecclesiastes.
See, it's wrong to hate somebody without a cause. Or he ain't never done nothing to me, I just don't like him. Just hate him. That's you Edomites. I just hate him. Hate him.
It's ignorant.
Go ahead,
Ecclesiastes 3 verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate.
a time to love and a time to hate. So that means it's what? It's a perfect hatred. Because timing is everything with the Lord.
That's right.
You know? Go ahead, bro.
A time of war and a time of peace.
A time of war and a time of peace, man. We in the time of hate and we in the time of war, man. Right? And you got two opposing forces. The main forces being Jacob and Esau, man. All right? Jacob being the people of light, Esau being the people of darkness, man. Go ahead, bro. That was it. All right. Go ahead.
So Psalms 9 and 8. He shall judge the world in righteousness. He shall minister judgment to the people in uprightness.
Woo! Come on, that's plain, man. You know, you gonna get it right, whether you want to or not, man. You know, the Lord gonna see to it that righteousness is in the earth, man.
That's right, up.
You know, it say we gonna rule with a rod of iron. Break the nations into pieces, man. That rod of iron is going to be a rod iron of righteousness. You know? Go ahead, Karab.
This is Romans chapter 1, verse 28. And even as they did not like.
Did we read that already?
With the label. They got
Start at 25. Yeah. But yeah, you can read now. You can read the Lord's name now.
This is Romans chapter 1, verse 25. Who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the.
You started right there, though. You started right there? Go ahead.
It's a spirit.
Creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever.
Start back at the top.
This is Romans chapter 1, verse 25. Who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie, and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever.
That's what happened, man. You know, you got these Edomites who changed the truth into a lie. You know?
Prime example right here.
Yep.
You know, trying to get this truth to a lie, man. Because the Lord don't look like this. You know? And our people serve this more than who? The Creator. How about somebody else?
That's right.
You know? He saw this, your name all on this, man. You know?
I tell you clearly in the scriptures what color he is. Clearly.
They say they the Jews. You know?
Change the gospel and made it for everybody.
Yeah, that's right.
You know? We went into that last week. How they made the Great Commission be for everybody.
And then want to ask why we out here now. Because of wickedness, because of the
That's right.
goddamn lies, man.
That's right.
You know, y'all people going to the events, man. Y'all just lost, man. It's messing our people, man.
The Esau the face upon our people, man. Going all the way back to the slavery, man. Plantation Christianity, man. You know, our people still indulge in that, man. And you know, the brother from California had made a video. Shit, it's 2019. Y'all still celebrate Halloween?
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Y'all still indulging in this violence that some kind of white man has set up. These holidays, if we gonna be celebrating the holy days.
That's right.
Our people are backwards. But guess what? The scriptures spoke of that though. They choose the oppressor and all his slaves. So for that, they're gonna get destroyed.
That's right.
We want to ask why we out here. Why we ain't taking part in the festivals, man.
Right. We got a job to do.
We got a job, man. Like I put John 9:4, man. Because the night coming, man. When martial law be on the streets, man.
That's right.
You know, that's coming, man. And you ain't gonna be going to these weekend festivals, man. The events, the basketball games. No more Super Bowl shit, man. Fuck all
right,
that, man. It's fine.
They gonna be in the arena, but guess what it's gonna be? It's gonna be a FEMA camp. All right? That's what it's gonna be. They ain't gonna be in there locked down, man.
That's right.
That's only how you gonna be in that damn arena. Ain't gonna be no buck jumping. All right, gonna be what? Gnashing the teeth, man, and born in wars. All right, that's the shit we're speaking about.
Go ahead, bro.
For this cause, Yahweh gave them up unto a vile affection. For
That's why you see more homosexual rampant. All right, the Lord gave them up to vile affection, man. All right, because what? It's the time for their judgment to come forth, man. It gotta happen according to the word, you know.
And this how you know that's that same generation that the apostles was teaching. That's where we at now. We living in the book of Acts. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord on his way back, man. This homosexual thing, they pushing it. You know, I was at a store earlier today, and there was a plate, a little salsa dish that said, it said, you don't have to be dragged, just be a queen. I'm like, what? I'm like, how you No, men ain't women. You know, haven't y'all already learned that? Men, women. Woman's the weaker vessel. And y'all should have learned that after letting these goddamn transgenders be homecoming queen and run in a race with y'all. Right. The UFC over there just beating the brakes off women. Breaking all the records. I'm talking about this literally, the motherfucker was a cyclist. I forgot his name. But he Juana Man. Oh yeah, Juana Man. Hey, Juana Man let you know first though.
Yeah.
Juana Man let you know this nigga start putting the wig on and playing with him. Alright? Now, you trying to figure out how you able to do all this. Well, it's because it's a man, you know? And y'all still don't even acknowledge man versus woman. Alright? Man and woman. Alright? No transgender, no homosexuals. All right, and nobody, that ain't fooling anybody. If you want to procreate, guess what? A man and a woman need each other. All right? It doesn't matter if that nigga put a wig on, goddamn. If he go get a woman, he gonna get her pregnant. So what's the point over here talking about, oh, I'm a transgender, I want to be a she. Call me a she. Say ma'am, don't say sir. Over here with a big Adam's apple and all that, man. Just got done doing push-ups. No, man. See, these are people that the Lord gave over to those vile affections, man. Like, that's weird, man. What made you want to put a wig on, man, then go run a marathon? You know, who does that? So, yeah, you women, y'all always hang with them. So this pretty much what y'all wanted. Now, you in a UFC cage or whatever MMA event, or you about to go run a track race, and a nigga just put a wig on freshly that morning and getting ready to dust all y'all, man. You know you about to lose against that nigga with a wig on. How does that sound? Jake putting a wig on and whooping y'all women and getting away with it.
Getting away with God.
Right. I mean, he's putting a wig on, and if he comes slap the shit out of you, you can't say he a man, because he gonna go to the court. Hey, he ready to go to the woman's prison.
So when your wife picks you off, you want to whoop her ass, you just put a wig on. It's like, oh, I was a woman when I whooped her ass.
They just say equal rights. Our women wanted equal rights. Now look at the facts. Look at the facts about that shit now, man. Now y'all complaining. The weight competition. You know, deadlifts and shit. Y'all complaining.
Yeah, they complaining because, you know, they had it on Instagram. They complaining how the transgender taking all the men's away. You know? It's decided it's sick, man.
All the people in the uproar now, man. It ain't just us. You know? You got people who not even in the faith that's complaining, man.
Hey, you ride down on Popular by down on Popular, right? They hold the sign up saying stop the abortion. And mainly there ain't nothing but Esau. You know? Planned Parenthood, they apply that bill. You know what I'm saying? Every day, holding the sign up, stop abortion, stop this, stop that. You know?
Man, you got these Edomites, man, like I was just saying, you got Edomites that'll just get done sniffing a whole mountain of cocaine and be like, hey, man, I tell you, these 1%ers, man, it's us against them, you know? And he's out he's high as mud, but it's us against them, the machine. Like, no, it was never us together against them when y'all was on top. Oh, now that y'all starting to lose, Esau, now it's us versus them. That's y'all. All right? We finna leave you under the bus and throw you under it and leave you there and watch it run over you. In reverse.
That's right.
We gonna act like we did not see it. All right. Didn't see nothing.
And it also shows you more that this is nothing but the land of confusion. Because nobody know what the hell going on and what the hell they want to do. Switching off back and forth, back to the women complaining that the transgenders are taking too much or they want to be equal and all that. You don't even know what you want, man.
Yeah, they're confused. It's like, man, that's so big. You get close to it and ride by, that's a fucking man. Like,
You got the crimson chin.
Yeah, but that make you so mad. Got a motherfucking hand that can pump 2 balls at one time. We got a wig on, got eyelashes.
Got dreads.
Shit, man, I'm talking about just doing the most.
Got a machete.
That's the land of confusion, man.
I got a precept, y'all.
Go ahead, bro.
It's Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
So that's going to show you, man, the people are mourning. This place is hurt. Like I say, even the Edomite, like we were saying, that just snorted a mountain of cocaine is complaining about it. Like, how does that even work? You got Esau in his own kingdom complaining, man. He over here talking about making America great again. Like, that's actually gonna happen. All right? No, that's not gonna happen because America is on its way out.
That's right.
It ain't gonna come back. It's gonna get worse, man. You know what I'm saying? It's now to a point to where I be looking at some of this stuff, man. I be like, all right, Esau, what this got to do with the New World Order? You know what I'm saying? He just doing wickedness that don't even make sense now. He's like, yeah, let's create some sex robots. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Let's create it so it can smoke weed too. That way it feels like a real companion. Like, man, like, what are you doing, Esau?
It's just wicked.
Like, this ain't even, what that got to do with implementing whatever you got going on? What does liberating the transgender got to do with the New World Order and the children? Like, he just, you know, he like, let's just do it, man. I don't care. You know, what does burning the Amazon forest got to do with anything, man? You already got the earth. You got guns. You got all that. Everybody else, do what you do. You got Japan delivering PlayStations. Come on, man. What, I mean, he got Call of Duty. He got all this other stuff. He got the dollar winning, but he just don't want to stop. He keeps going. It don't even make sense, and that's why the people are mourning. That's why everybody upset. All right. That's why nobody likes to pay their job. All right. Everybody be like, man, you know what, man? I'm applying for something else, man. I can't do this. Why is everybody like that? You know what I'm saying? But then when you quit the job or whatever you do, you would be looking back, man, and just like, damn, I shouldn't have quit that job. Shit. It's hard finding something out here. And why? And that's the average person. Everybody mourning. Everybody mad.
Everybody knows.
Everybody messed up. But guess what? You people, one thing that you don't do is resort back to the Lord. You start looking for all this stuff in yourself. Man, I don't know what to do, man. Shit, I was trying this. Then I took out a loan for this. Look, all you had to do was just come see the prophets. You ride right by them on the way to go get the loan, man. Like an idiot. You know, go to Taco Bell, eating the chalupa, it's wasted. And you just like, man, life can't get no worse. Like, man, all you gotta do is do what the Lord told you to do.
That's right.
And finally, you will see the solution. The Lord has a solution for all this BS, man. But instead, what our people do? They prefer lies. They prefer to watch a Breakfast Club interview. They prefer to see what Gucci Mane got to say. Why is Gucci Mane beefing with the Migos? Click, you know, forget, hey, the America gonna be destroyed, GMS Dallas. You know, like, X that out.
Yeah.
Boom. Girl twerks on top of a Coca-Cola machine. Click, you know, but no, this is what's gonna happen in the next year. You know, and none of that. They don't want to be educated. All right? They don't want to be educated on anything. All right, brother,
I got some. This Habakkuk 1 and 2. Oh Lord, how long shall I cry and thou wilt not hear? Even cry out unto thee of violence and thou wilt not save.
Because that's now. That's how we feel now, you know? Because we sick of this, man. And we want perfection. We want this wickedness to go away.
That's right.
So we like, how long? So how long do we gotta wait? All right, and the Lord here.
That's what we're doing out here. We out here crying.
Sign and crying.
Isaiah 58:1, crying out loud. Spurring not. That's like we said, how long? That's how Ezra do us too.
Yup.
You know, we try to be quiet. How long, man? How long? The same way. We want the kingdom, man. We want our kingdom, the place to be there, dwelling righteousness. place where we gotta come to them out of school. We gotta question about our kids when they go to school. This place is getting out of hand.
Say, why dost thou show me iniquity and cause me to behold grievance? For spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that raise up strife and contention. Therefore the law is slack, and judgment doth never go forth.
Exactly, man. So we see this wickedness every day, man. You get to see a weak ass Edomite ruling over you. And you just looking at him like, man, like the Lord really brought us. No, how does this dude rule over us, man? It make you upset. Then he have more money than you. So it make you even madder. You like, man, this dude here, man, gotta go. You be ready to punch him and his little kids. You know, you be mad at it, man. You know, like, man, what's up with this? And then you look at the woman of your nation. You're like, man, the Lord completely destroyed our family structure. We can't have wives. And the one we do have, God dang. So then you try to secretly get another one. And the fact that you gotta secretly do it, you know what I'm saying? I just think I'm act like I had a normal day. Then Satan snitched to your wife. She have a dream about the one you. And it's like, man, you know what, man? This ain't right, man. And it's like, why we gotta behold all this wickedness on a daily basis? And then on top of this, in our daily life, a prophet is counted with honor except in his own home. So you ain't even got the honor in your house. But except the only thing that you got in this ministry is the brothers, man, on this earth.
That's right.
And these are the ones who gonna be here till the end. You can look at your woman, she's a question mark. We don't know. She might have that spirit to endure. Maybe. But one thing about the brothers, you know that. You know, y'all probably don't know about that guy Richard Swartz, that lawyer down here, down in Mississippi, but he got a saying, one call, that's all. That's all. Have you been in an accident? Have you been discriminated? Well, call me. One call, that's all. So yeah, and it's like the brothers are like that. One call, that's all, man. You know the brothers got you. But all this other stuff, man, you know, it's for the birds, man. You just beholding nothing but violence and grievousness and BS and hastening that day that we get out of here, man.
You say, for the wicked doth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceeded. Behold, ye among the heathen and regard, and wonder marvelously, for I will work a work in your days, which ye will not believe, though it be told to you.
Right. So we telling it to them, but the people, they don't believe it. But what that means in that aspect, what you will not believe is you will not comprehend it. See, brother, one thing about this that we don't think about enough. The Lord is going to give us powers that you can't comprehend. And the reason why these people wouldn't be able to comprehend it is because it's heavenly. See, we on earth, and people on earth don't understand heavenly things. That's beyond our comprehension. But the men of the Lord are going to get that understanding. But not only the understanding, the power. And we also are going to have the power under Yahweh Shai to actually bring in, purge out rebels, and bring in forgiveness of sins. All right, that's on a high level where it's like, I got to go to you for this. You see what I'm saying? You're becoming great, man. You're becoming great. You're going to have the keys, man, to heaven and earth.
Come on.
And the Lord said that in the book of Matthew. He said in the end, he's going to give you the keys to heaven and earth. So yeah, that's the keys to the keys to the streets, as the rappers say. So yeah, but fuck the streets. You got the king, the keys to heaven and earth. That's pure power, man. That's why these people, they ain't gonna believe it. They not gonna comprehend it. Because the things that we'll be doing are heavenly. It doesn't, the heavens don't go by the laws of earth. Gravity, for anything. It's not bound by that. All right? Because in the elements, hey, the elements of heaven are different than the elements of earth.
Right.
See, you got an earthly fire that you see that's burning this incense, and then you have a heavenly fire that rained from the sky and burned down cities like Sodom and Gomorrah. All right? And leave them ashes to this day. You have a heavenly fire where Lot's wife looked back, turned into salt. It completely reduced her to her first essence, which is salt.
So good.
So they're just going to show you, hey man, we on the way up. But our people, you either waste your time with games and entertainment, chasing hoes, chasing money. I'm on the grind, I'm on the grind, I'm on the grind, I'm on the grind. And that ain't helping. Right? That ain't helping for you at all to always be on the grind. Always worried about money. You know, and I'm talking to you brothers too, because sometimes you get down in the rut. Hey man, don't be working no goddamn 16 hours a day. All right, unless you're doing that for like a week or something. Hey, don't be working no 16 hours a day, man. Over here destroying yourself, barely able to get sleep. Hey, if the Lord wants you to have it, you was gonna get it a whole lot easier. All right.
Get that first Peter.
I had the precept back.
Go ahead, what you got? Because he go over just read.
Oh yeah, and you brothers who also get wrapped up around all these women. Hey, and you feel like you gotta spend time with all of them and do this and do that, you're not ready for all of them, all right? Because you don't even know how to control that. You feeling like you have to give yourself to them instead of them giving yourself to you, all right? So you need to get that in order. Don't let nothing take your crown, man, all right? Because your time is important. You need your time. You need your time to study. You need your time to fast. You need your time to do this. You need your time to fellowship. You need your time for all these things. All right, these things are precious. And anything outside of this that don't want to respect that time, it needs to be cut off.
That's right.
Simple as that. So yeah, you could do your thing with your job, do your thing, get your money. You could do your thing with your woman, or some of you women. But have your affairs in order, which is all I'm saying. And the brother gets Rock 37, where it states, wisdom from the time of leisure. Man with doing business increase in time. Oh, it's a 34. All right, y'all good.
I was talking about 18. Let's just get with the elder word. Just get
34.
34. Probably got to read down on it. I know it started.
It gotta be 24. Yeah, right here. 38.
38.
So Lot, 38:24. The wisdom of a long man comes.
And this is getting into how a lot of our people, they into this fucking entertainment. They always trying to be entertained. And when you brothers first come into this truth, that really be your spirit too. You know what I'm saying? That's why we gotta be weaned from it. You know? Like nothing wrong with you wanting to go see basketball or watch a sport or whatever the case may be. But you can't be like the people in the world. This is all they care about, all they think about. You see what we doing right now? This has a higher purpose. This is productive. And a lot of your time, it needs to be productive. Especially when you have your free time. All right, and that's why half of these people, well, not half, goddamn 2/3, don't even acknowledge the destruction, don't acknowledge what's really going on, if you bring up anything, you know, these people just blow it off. Or they start saying some dumb shit like, well, how I feel is, and you know, I mean, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. And you have these idiots, and you know, they just walk around being docile. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Well, there's a difference between truth and the opinion. Well, your truth is not my truth. You see, you got idiots out here, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
So what? Brother 8 and 24. The wisdom of a learned man coming by opportunities of leisure, and he that had little business shall become wise.
Right. So he that have little business shall become wise. So yeah, you got all these rappers. I'm on the grind, I'm getting this money, I'm getting this money. But they stupid. They stupid. How you know these guys who getting the money is stupid? Why would you get all that money and still deal drugs? Matter of fact, if you was really a drug dealer, why are you rapping about it? You were snitching on yourself daily, every day and every night. Doing a music video, actually showing the cocaine in the trunk. What's going on here? Or with guns and all this. I'm doing a music video, everybody got Draco, AKs, Mac 11s and Mac 10s, pistols, waving them on camera, and then wondering why the police showed up while they was doing the music video.
Right.
I remember these one people, I think they was in Houston shooting a music video. Police pulled up, half of them went to jail. Why? They had warrants. Why would a man with a warrant do something stupid like this? But as you can see, these people, they give themselves to the grind. They give themselves to the lust of the eyes. They give themselves to all types of entertainment. And this is what they do on the record. See? We can listen to a rap song, be like, yeah, that's jamming right there. And then we get right back to the business. But nah, them, they trying to make a life out of it. That's why they even, on YouTube, they want to just see a Breakfast Club interview, and you can have a guy say the same thing we've been saying for years. He said one time in a sentence like, well, you know, white folks, man, they trying to take everything from us, you know what I'm saying? And then you got everybody in the comment board out, yeah, deep, bro. For real, man. See, if people like him gotta be a bigger man, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does that work? But meanwhile, us, you guys are crazy. But see, the scripture's telling you a man with little business, meaning a man with free time, all right, in his free time, he started getting wisdom. Why? Because what is he doing with his free time? He started studying. He started researching things. Like you got brothers with gifts. You exercise your godly gift. One thing brothers are good at, they got history. Other brothers are good with herbs and the earth. You got other brothers who are good with oils. You got brothers who are good with gemstones. You got brothers who are good with grooming hair, whatever. You know, well, hey, brothers be cutting brothers' hair, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole bunch of different things that you will be learning that start getting on a higher level. And then it gets to the point to where the level you get to with your herbs or with your history or whatever you into, it gets secretive. Yeah, that's what it gets to. That's why I say this person dwells with wisdom. See, because it started getting to a high level, you can't Google it no more. You can't Google what you know now. Yeah, now you're getting there. Now you're on point. See, but if you just waste all that playing Madden all damn day, Call of Duty just came out, y'all. I got the game. I played Call of Duty, man. I got on there. Dude's already level 49. I said, man.
Yeah.
You been playing it. I remember I got it the first day. I wasn't able to get on until probably like 10 o'clock that night. And man, dudes, the first day, dude's already level 25. I said, man, you've been playing this game all day long. They got gaming championships. One dude won a gaming championship for like Mortal Kombat, and he won like 500 G's. And another one won a Fortnite competition, and he got $3 million. For a 16-year-old. Oh yeah, now they got a call. Oh yeah, they be having those Call of Duty competitions coming up. See, but in the end, when all hell break loose and all of that, what are these people gonna be able to do? Call of Duty not gonna help you. Like, I mean, having knowledge of which team LeBron going to next ain't gonna help you. Having an old Kobe Lakers jersey ain't gonna help you, man. I got a Jordan one. Having Jordans, jersey, a hat, shirt, pants, socks, or the shoes, it's not gonna help you. The only way you gonna be able to make it is if you have that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right? And can y'all get that Isaiah 33 and 6?
Like Call of Duty shit. Hey, a draft coming up, man. So they all take that same skill in real life and get your ass killed, man.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do, camp over there? They gonna find your ass.
Right. And the crazy part, we actually good at the game. You know what I'm saying? We don't even have time to just even play it like that. But, you know.
That's why you be on the lower level. You be on the lower level and you beat dude on the 49th level. He cussing you out.
He cussing, screaming at the TV.
Oh yeah, they be
what
cussing
the fuck,
you out.
man? Shut this nigga, right?
Like you fucking bitch.
Oh yeah, they do, man. They curse out. Whatever, nigga. Yeah, I'm like, man, dang. All I did was sneeze. He must have heard me somehow. You know, and that man, that stuff is crazy. But that's the way that it is, man. That's the way that all of this has been going down. These people have been becoming dumber and dumber. Music, dumber and dumber. The money, dumber and dumber. You got Bitcoin. I mean, come on, man. This is shit you don't even see. It's just valuable.
So,
It's just worth $6,000 for one. I mean, we can't see a Bitcoin, but somehow it's worth $6,000. All right, we can't explain it, but dumber and dumber. No matter what you do, look at these women. But these niggas gotta pay for me. Dumber and dumber. Because when this society collapses, oh, don't worry, you'll be taken for free. And you won't be able to do anything. I don't know how many brothers watch Power, but yeah, the woman walked in front of the man's face, her husband's face, in the show and was like, try me, watch me, see if I want. Nigga, try me. And then when he got riled up, like, he started shaking, and he grabbed her. Hey, she was scared for her life. So yeah, and then after he leaves, gonna still continue to talk shit. See, y'all are demented. You're not recognizing reality on what's really going on here. You see what I'm saying? And that's what's gonna get a lot of these people messed up because your mind is too trapped in what you saw on TV. All right.
Yeah, Isaiah 33.
I got it. This is Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation.
Right. So, you can finish.
The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Right. So the fear of the Lord is his treasure. That's our treasure.
Okay.
We fear the Lord. And we gain wisdom, knowledge, and understanding as we go. Letting patience have its perfect work. So when these times come, we already know. See, and we already know they're going to happen too. We don't have to doomsday prep. All right? We don't have to do any of it. Because can you get the scripture in Jeremiah where it says, the Lord will cause thine enemy to entreat thee well? Because we ain't got to do any of this because we know the Lord is going to take care of us. But see, these people, all they do is depend on themselves. Nobody talk about the Lord in time of trouble. Nobody do anything. But that's also why the biggest group of people are going to come into the faith. Because of the times that we're coming in. It's going to get so bad that the rest of Jake that's supposed to wake up going to be like, man, this ain't it. It got to be an answer. I know them guys, they got it, man. I've been playing around. You know?
This is Jeremiah 15 and 11. The Lord said, verily, it shall be well with thy remnant. Verily, I will cause the enemy to entreat thee well in the time of evil and in the time of affliction.
Right, so the enemy, Edomites, crazy ass niggas who done committed all types of wickedness or whatever. But for us, we'll get shown favor. You know, they ain't gonna do nothing to us. They're like, well, you guys, man, you know. And however the Lord do it, but food, money, some form of shelter, or whatever favor it may be, it's say in a time of affliction that's gonna be happening. So in a time of trouble, the Lord is gonna be having these people who got it, they show the men of the Lord favor. That's what's gonna make people so mad. You know, and that's in the book of Proverbs. It say, if a man's ways please the Lord,
Enemies,
he maketh his enemies be at peace with him. So yeah, even our enemies will be at peace with us. And people gonna be trying to accuse us of all types of things, man. It's gonna be a random shit. He raped me. Like what? I don't even know you.
Right.
You in cuffs, you know, no proof. You get out. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be type of stuff they try to jam you up in lies. You get out. There's gonna be people showing you favor. You get out. They're gonna be mad, man. They're like, man, how they keep getting out? And not for once thinking that the Lord is dealing. See, but when you give your mind to all this folly and this wickedness, and like I say, these people live for it. They live for it, man. You know, they're not seeking the way. It's supposed to be so many prophets just raging the cities. You know, it's supposed to be to the point where martial law's supposed to already be here. Instead of we supposed to just ride by the streets and it's just SWAT teams standing out here on Saturdays. Like, yeah, we ain't finna let them teach. That's how it's supposed to be, man. I'm talking about Jake's supposed to be fed up, man. Jake want a Bud Ice instead, man. You know, Jake want to drink some Bud Ice and watch music videos, man. Like I say, watch Breakfast Club interviews, man. And we ain't in the time for that.
I got a quick precept.
All right.
All right,
All right, yeah, go ahead.
it's Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
Mm-hmm. So the reason these people gonna get destroyed, you ain't doing their job. As men of the Lord, to the best of our ability, we trying to live by that, man. We doing our job. All right, we doing our job. That's our whole duty. That's what we came here to do. Despite the flesh, hey, we still got to do the job. You know what I'm saying? And the rest of these people, they through. See what I'm saying? Go ahead. My bad, I had to laugh. Go ahead, brother.
The second Ezra chapter 9, verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them before me from the beginning.
Right. So the Lord already set his men up. And the people who not gonna listen, you can clearly see them today, they don't give a damn. They're like, man, whatever, man. So you mean to tell me all white people bad? Like that. Out of all this what you heard. You know. We had a Jake back in Mississippi. There was a sign on the ground that had all the nations, all the heathen nations on it, and the biblical names that they go by. This man went over there, pointed out Edom. No other nation. So they got to go into slavery. I'm like, so you ain't worried about the Chinese or nobody on here, just only Edom. See? Jake was singing that song, Do Not Pass Me By. Well, the Lord gonna pass niggas like that by, man. What can you do with somebody like that? We on it. This man get on a chariot, he gonna look around. So where the other nations at? You know, where Esau? See, I knew some cool ones, man. I'm telling you, man, we shouldn't kill everybody. So you really agree with Lord you're killing everybody like that? See, we gotta kick him off the ship, man. And just let him fall into the lake of fire, man.
300 Spartan kick.
Verse 22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept, and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect.
Right. So with great labor have the Lord made his great perfect, man. All right? And how we're being made perfect is look at what we're doing. We're doing our part, man. All right? We're teaching, we're enduring, we're keeping the laws, we're serving Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to the best of our ability. And we make mistakes, but like just men, we get back up. All right? So yeah, we take the rebuke and get back up, man, and keep running, you know? But these people right here, they ain't even, shit, they ain't even started and they through. Like, they ain't even begun to even check anything or even look it up. Or they did hear about it and found a way to try to justify themselves, you know?
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
It's like, we at the end, we can find Israelite camp all over the world, man.
Yeah.
All over the world. No matter what kind of camp it is, you know, some wicked. But you see them out there pushing that, what? The children, so-called Negroes that came on Native American, the children of Israel, man. That's the one thing that we out here doing, just spreading that vibration, man. We are the chosen people of the Lord, who the word is called Jesus Christ and God, man. We're the chosen people, man. You know? Go ahead, Doc. Because that's the good news, man. That's the good news. Who we are and who the kingdom of heaven is for, man. You know? That's the good news I ever heard, man. You know? Knowing that, hey, the kingdom of heaven is for us. So you saying that so-called white people and the Chinese, the Japanese, they gonna be our slaves? You can't tell me that ain't good news.
Great.
You know, that's something you supposed to be waiting on. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I
right.
can't
Can't
wait
wait.
to that day. You know, that shit like Christmas.
Can't wait.
We're gonna wait on Christmas, get all them chores and shit. Stand up 12 o'clock, you know, then you can open your presents up. Just like that, man. You can't wait. You can't wait, man.
Yeah, Jake, why you think you be so happy when you watch movies like Django? And he shoot the shit out the Edomite, like, and every Jake, like Jake is happy. Even 2/3 Jake, they just happy. They was like, why? Cause you been wanting to do that.
That's right.
It was that I forgot that guy's name. He just put out a comedy stand-up on Netflix. Not Dave Chappelle. It was after him. It just came out maybe a couple weeks ago.
I forgot his name.
But yeah, he used to be back on Def Company.
Yep,
But pretty much when he walked out in the crowd, he was like, all right, let's get this show started. So, white people, what do you hate about black people?
Yeah, cuz.
Then there was silence. Then he said, hey, so black people, what you hate about white people?
Yeah.
He said, oh, and there you go right there. See, Jake, but you ain't even, when somebody got to ask you that, Jake, for you to even think about it.
Exactly.
And they still go back docile after that, try to justify going to slave mentality. Well, you know, it's some good white people out there.
It was in the past.
Right, you know, that was in the past, though, you know what I'm saying?
Things different now.
I had one put me on to a job.
Yeah,
That me.
Yeah.
crazy.
Sleep out here, snake, man. Alright? It's a fucking serpent, man. And his children ain't far-fetched. That's what they say in the world. The apple don't fall far from the tree, man. You know? They forefathers back in reincarnation. He's the same fucking devil, man.
What they like to say? Oh, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Nigga, you were there.
Yeah.
That was you.
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
This is 1 Peter 4:18. And if the righteous and if the righteous scarcely shall be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Exactly. So if the righteous scarcely be saved, what's up with these people? who just didn't care, who just didn't do anything. Man, see, a lot of people like, well, you're gonna die. I mean, come back in the kingdom then. All right. See, you don't get it. See, they don't know about the terrors of the Lord, man. See, they don't know about when you see a man with PTSD, he has nightmares. Or he can't sleep, or he starts having these anxiety attacks because he's thinking about what he's been through and his mind never balanced back out. In reality, he needs herbs to balance back out. But with that being said, he never balanced back out, and he's going crazy in his head.
What does anxiety
See,
attacks
now,
you?
what?
What does anxiety attacks you?
Anxiety.
Yeah, but
You know
yeah,
I know what the fuck
going
it is,
into that.
You need to get out of here.
But yeah, so the Lord can put all these type of demons on you, like what we hearing now. The Lord can put these demons on you, and people can have apparitions, man. People can have apparitions. People can have all these type of things. You know, it said in the scriptures, it said when darkness hit over Egypt, it said they was hearing all types of demons and creeping things around them. Now picture that you in the pitch black, and you hearing laughs, you hearing a hyena, and you don't know where you at. You just holding onto a wall. You don't even know where you at. You hearing other people, then you hear them scream, ah, dying and shit. Man, this will creep you out, man. You will be messed up. Then things jumping out, all you saw some red eyes. And you look at, that's why I say men's hearts will fail them for fear. See, they don't understand when these plagues come, they coming. You gonna know the Most High exists then.
That's right.
And then you gonna see his men doing all right for themselves. All right.
Yeah, because I can mention too, like, you know, the Lord can like put the spirit on these people to be able to see these different demons and stuff, man. Like that movie, The Bird Box. You know how they would seeing that demon and just giving up the spirit, man. Yeah. You know, so that can happen, man. You know, just like it was in ancient Egypt. All those things can happen again, man. It's gonna be worse. That's what the scriptures say. It's gonna be worse.
He gonna bring your versus spirits upon you. You know, when you got people that scared of height, you know what I'm saying? So he gonna make it that, be on top of a building somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, hey, your versus spirits gonna come upon you on that day, man. All right, and the Lord gonna be laughing through the men of the Lord. All right, when it's all boiled down, man. Why? Because what? You choose to do what you want to do. All right, you load the law or you have about Shema Shah while you had liberty. All right, while the men of the Lord was out here prophesying, you want to keep walking. All right, but guess what? It's gonna all come to an end and it's gonna bite you in the ass. I should have stopped. I should have listened. You know, them men were bringing out the truth, but I was in my feelings. You know, I thought Pastor was telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? No. My pastor lied to you once again, man. And he been lying going almost over 400 years, man. All right? That's why I call it plantation Christianity, man. This shit been years and years, man. All right? And our people still stuck in this Stockholm syndrome, man. Mind state. You know?
Well, they've been indoctrinated.
Black church like the biggest joke on the planet.
Yeah.
Cannot be taken serious. It's a
No.
joke. You don't get the
Not
process.
take it serious.
Laughing and singing, kids running around. It's
Yeah.
a joke, man.
They got women twerking in the damn churches. Man.
Yeah.
How's that supposed to be the house of the Lord? How does the Lord dwell in that house and you got bitches on the damn, whatever the hell that shit at the stage, shaking their ass?
Yeah. And then the church down here in East Memphis called New Direction. Yeah, you heard the name?
Direction, yeah.
New Direction. Ain't no but gay motherfuckers in that church. That's the New Direction. You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to push that homosexual vibration upon all the people, man. That church ain't got enough buck maggots in it.
New Direction of Sodom.
Yeah.
Slaughter. It was one preacher up in I think it was somewhere in Africa, and he was
I'm trying to show 'em how to have sex.
Yeah. Prophesying sex positions to the women.
Oh my goodness.
So he on top of the women on the back of them, like that. Oh man.
Wow. Jay crazy.
Like I say, it gets to the point where it's like the wickedness now. It's like, all right, this don't even make sense. Like, why is this
You can't see
happening?
it. That's why I
Exceedingly.
should proper and say that. These simple ones. Like you love simplicity, man.
Right.
Go ahead. Adnan.
Bag of elements. It's John. I'm gonna get straight to the point. It's John 3:12. If I have told you earthly things, ye have, and ye believe not, how shall ye believe if I tell you heavenly things?
Right, yeah, cause look, we could be like I tell Jake, like I told him like one of my kinfolks, I'm like, man, look, man, them chemtrails and stuff. Jake looked at me like I was stupid all day. Like, bro, them chemtrails, man, that shit killing us, bro. Jake looked at me like I was stupid. I'm like, alright, then I tell my little sister, hey, that's a cherry right there, look at it, look how it's on the vibe. Ain't no damn cherry.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look at it. You know what I'm saying? You never seen no airplane do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, these just like earthly things though, man.
Earthly things like chemtrails.
You know what I'm saying? It's just earthly
Those
things.
clouds.
You know? But
Those
then the
jet
cherry is
clouds.
spiritual things, so how can she believe the earthly thing? You don't need, believe spiritual things, man. Yeah?
They don't even know what a chariot is. You know, right? They gotta look it up. And the only say chemtrail, Jake. The only trail Jake know about is trail mix at the gas station. You don't know anything about any of that. But meanwhile, he'll tell you crazy. You know what I'm saying? But Jake don't even know the meaning of the word you just said. You know, so that just go to show you, man. Oh man, boy, he's still celebrating Halloween, man.
Yeah. Weekend late.
Got the Pope outfit on. See, man, you see what we talk about, man. We see some crazy stuff out here, and that's why when this gospel's been preached all throughout the earth, man. That's why the end is gonna come. It's being preached,
Right.
but it's more teaching that needs to be done.
That's right.
All right, because that's one thing that's happening. That's why YouTube doing what it's doing. It's starting to eliminate brothers' pages. You know what I'm saying? It's eliminating camp pages. It's finding videos from like 7 years ago that you didn't even do nothing wrong on. It just say hate speech, and the target is us. And when you get on YouTube now, I know on mine, the brothers ain't the ones that pop up on my recommended videos anymore. It's always rap music or some stuff I never even seen before. A new flavor of Coca-Cola came out. You know, vanilla flavored. You know, and I'm like, man, what am I gonna do with this? But as you can see, it's a war against the word. They're trying to suppress it because it's getting out there so much, man. But it's too late. It's too late, man. The word is already out there.
That's right.
Jake waking up, and then you forgot Jake Ben knew how to go by word of mouth.
Right.
Shit, look at Master P. This man sold all his albums out of trunk. All right. So yeah, Jake knows how to go local, man. And we're all over the earth, man. We all over the earth. All right. Just his camps in Mexico. All right, Peru. Okay. What was another one in South America? There's a few of them. I'm sorry, brothers. But we everywhere, man. Africa, South America. Yeah, Bahamas.
Holland,
Brother
Ireland.
Armenia, I think. I believe he was somewhere over there.
Germany.
Oh, yeah, UK.
Germany too.
Come. Holland, Ireland.
Mm-hmm. Ireland.
Come.
Yeah, we got brothers everywhere. Germany, Holland. It's just a whole bunch of them, man. They all over the earth.
And they expect us to be like one color, man. Just one color. The Lord ain't dealing with color. He's
Right.
dealing with the spirit.
That's right.
You know?
Y'all in the spirit.
You know, that's why it ain't meant for some people to get it.
Right.
It ain't meant for us. Said let the multitude perish that were born in mine. So majority of our people, they ain't meant to get it. Born to die.
Movie extras. Size movie, man. y'all just put it in with the devil. Right. That's it. And an example as to how we're not supposed to act.
I got a precept.
Go ahead, don't bring it up.
The Jeremiah 6:30. Reprobate silver shall man call them, because the Lord had rejected them. You know, it's the ones that were born in vain. You know, you were born in vain, but the Lord rejected you. You know, from the beginning, man. 2 is set up to die on this side, on the nation of Israel. Why? Because they rejected knowledge, you know? They refused to come back to their Heavenly Father and their only begotten Son, Yahweh Shah. So they been rejected, you know? And they rejected the prophets too. So you reject the prophets, you rejected the Lord and the Heavenly Father, man. That's right. You know? I think in that order, man, they just walk by the counts, you know? They ain't hearkening unto the Lord's voice, because the Lord speak to us. You know? So they gotta die, man. And when that night coming, it's over with, man.
Hey, they said then they should know that a prophet been among us. Man,
Shalom.
Damn, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be so ashamed. Damn, man. Damn, man.
So, cause when it no matter what happened, Amos 8:11, then they gonna be trying to seek the word, man. But it's gonna be too late. Like Erica Zach did the video. The internet ain't forever, man. You know? This shit come to an end, man. You know, you Call of Duty's playing ass niggas on 2K, man, all day. You know, all that shit come to an end, man.
That's right.
You don't have the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the Lord, you doing that day, man. Because they gonna keep us stable, man. You know, on that day. Lord willing, we part of that number, man.
Yeah, all the power gotta do is go out.
Yeah, a blackout.
Can't play Call of Duty then. Can't do anything.
Fuck, man, fuck.
They're gonna be going crazy.
Even them little cheap ass solar panels that folks got, part of it is electricity. Unless you just got the real deal, but that's too expensive for the average person.
And they also said that solar panel shit ain't going to work in that day, man. I went in, there's an article saying that solar panels, that shit ain't going to work when the blackout happens. That's a goddamn scam.
That's why they trying to turn all these cars to push cars.
Yeah. And they got chemics, niggas talking about greenhouse effect. You know, use the solar panels for the sun and shit. That shit ain't gonna work when the blackout happen, man. You know? I trust in this society. I trust in carnal things, man. Our people don't trust in the Lord for nothing, man.
Right.
Only time they trust in the Lord is when they seeking their deathbed or when they about to get locked up. That's when our people want to start seeking the Lord. When the evil times ain't coming, man. Hey, Lord want to destroy a lot of y'all people, man.
Yeah, but what can the Lord do with you while you locked up? And what can the Lord do with you while you on your deathbed? You can't do shit now. You sorry as hell now. That's like I got a broke leg, and I rejected you at first, but now I got a broke leg and I want to get back on your basketball team. Useless. No, man, you got a broke leg. What I'm gonna do with you? You know, you useless, man. I don't want no useless sapsucker on this team, man. You know.
You got one?
Yeah, I had a precept.
All right, hold on. Let me bring this out. Get yours.
This is Sirach 6:22. For wisdom is according to her name, and she is not manifest unto many.
Right, she's not manifest unto many. All right, there's only a few, and that few is called the elect, man. The 1/3 of the nation of Israel, man. That's who she manifests on. All right, those that seek her, man. All right, and all the truth and sincerity. All right, because like it speaks about in Ecclesiastes, it speaks about how wisdom tries you, man. All right, you gotta prove yourself to wisdom. Then wisdom will sit up there and suck with you, you know. But you gotta be chosen for that, you know. You chosen. Well, you gotta be really called.
This is back up, Brother Anna. This is Romans, the 11th chapter, verse 7. What then? Israel have not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
Why though? All right, because the elect is seeking the wisdom and knowledge and understanding Yahweh Shema Shah. All right? And why did the other blinded? Because they don't seek the truth. You know, our people are just really sided children, like the scripture says. They stupid. You know, they don't consider. They don't consider this 2019, man, the year of prerogative. All right? They still act like shit. It's 1999, man. You know, this shit finna be over with.
That's right.
Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 8, according as it is written, God have given them the spirit of slumber.
Hey, slumber. I'm talking about walking zombies, man. That's all they is out here. That's why America known the valley of the shadow of death, man. There ain't no walking zombies out here, man. Yeah, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear until this day.
They see us out here, all right, but they can't see through the spirit. That's what you need, man. You need to be able to see and hear through the spirit, man. You know, but the Lord only gave that gift to certain people. Everybody ain't got. You can't go get that gift from Walmart and then come out here that weekend like, hey, y'all know y'all Israelites, don't you, man? You can't do that, man. This got to be given up to you. The spirit power, how about Shema Shah, man?
That's right.
Right. That's why these men out here now, because it was given unto them, man.
Right.
All right, they ain't go buy it, man. Go ahead, Doc.
That was it on that preset.
You got one, Kalab?
I'm not holding anything right now.
Anybody else got something? Go ahead.
This is Psalms 118:8. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man.
Hey, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. You know what I'm saying? You got to trust in Yahweh Shema Shah, man.
That's right.
He said he is a shield unto them that put their trust in him.
That's right.
All right, he is your protector, man. He is your provider. So you don't trust in Yahweh Shema Shah, it's over with. All right, he gonna give you up to your own doings, man. All right, you think, all right, fuck this shit. All right, go home and get the strap, come back, get your ass blown out. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trusting in Yahweh Shema Shah, and he could have handled it way better than you, man.
Trying to revenge yourself, now your ass locked up, man. You don't trust in the Lord, man. Let's just say, woe to you that lost patience, man. You know how JP. I can't use a prayer right now, man. I need this.
Because you gotta know Jake got a quick temper. But hey, calm down and because I done chased the nigga for 5 hours. Because I was upset. He trying to steal the car, you know what I'm saying? But while I'm chasing the nigga, I'm praying to the Lord, though, you know what I'm saying? At the same time while I'm chasing him, I'm praying to him about shit. I'm like, damn, man, what I do? And then I'm blaming myself, like, damn, what the hell I done do to, you know what I'm saying, Jake wanna steal my car, you know? So I'm out, eased up, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I humbled down, you know what I'm saying, kept praying, and hey, he worked it out for me.
That's right.
I ain't had to kill him, I ain't had to run him over. Go ahead. That was my attention when his ass over there. Trying to steal my car. The Lord worked it all out for me, man. Because at the time I was doing it, I was praying to him. You know what I'm saying? I was still humbling myself down, even though I wanted to bring that nigga out, you know.
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
Yeah, they take counsel of the so-called white man, all right, and these po-chop pastors and preachers, man. They ain't taking counsel of the men of the Lord, man. You know, now my pastor, right? I don't know what you talking about. My pastor never lies, man. My pastor lies to you every Sunday.
Every Sunday. Every Sunday.
It ain't not one Sunday he ain't lying to you.
You know?
And that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Yep. Read that part one more time.
And that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Right, man. And the spirit is with the word, man. So they don't cover themselves with the true word, which is the Bible. They do it a man, man. All right? But this is not a man. This is of the spirit of Yahweh Shah, man. That's right. You know? That's it on that.
I got a precept.
That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked in my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh.
See? Instead of asking the Lord for strength, they ask the so-called white man for strength. You know what I'm saying? Help me out on this, Esau. Help me out on this, Esau. You know what I'm saying? Help me out on this. No, man, you supposed to be praying. Yahweh Shema say what? cast all your burdens upon him. You know, that's what you do. You know, you cast your burdens upon him by side, he gonna work it out.
That's right,
You know? You don't depend on your enemy. Look how they got us. Depending on our enemy.
Depending on the enemy.
Look how he got America. You know, Gad and Reuben, you know, hey, hey, they, you know, thinking, okay, he cool, okay. Well, you go over there and get that piece of land. You know what I'm saying? Look what he did to him.
Yeah,
Because they trusted the enemy, man.
And you know, the elect was amongst them back then. It was like, nope, don't you trust this mother. Y'all going off. They probably put brothers to death then, man.
Yeah. You don't know that. You don't know that.
Somebody call it Gatling gun.
Yeah, exactly. I see now look where it got us, man.
Hundreds of years later.
Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Hey, that's beautiful, man. Alright, the trust of Pharaoh gonna be your shame, man. They man, you know these people believe so much of their Christianity. Man, when it all boiled down and the Lord revealed his meaning of the Lord, they gonna be ashamed, so ashamed.
That's right.
So ashamed.
Guess what's happening now? That ratio of Christianity is plummeting.
Yeah,
Everybody's leaving, even if they don't get to the truth. They like, man, Christianity,
It's some bullshit.
They nothing but entertainment. You know, that's how the church is, entertainment, man. I'm gonna go to church. I know I know Sister Jenkins gonna sing a good song today.
Right, I was about to say. You know,
Jake wanna eat. Shit, Jake gonna eat. So yeah, I'm just gonna go late.
Yeah.
So by the time I get there, I just hear the word about 10, 15 minutes. That's gonna give me a plate. Got something to talk about? All right. Hey, so with that, we'll head it up.
So with that, we want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to our elders, the apostles, great millstone. Honors to you brothers who are out there doing the work in sincerity and in truth. Till next time, shalom.
Shalom.
Abba!
Shalom.
Hey, line up, guys.
Guess he know. Make you wait that long after all.